What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna do something a little bit different where we run through how to get this new Shelby GT500. I will be uploading the video tomorrow on an insane auction filter on how to make you guys some crazy money. If you haven't, check out my new Series 32 money making guide. It is a full walkthrough of all the cars that are in the Series 3 update, Series 32 update, and also how to make money on everything, what to snipe, what not to snipe, investment strategies, filters, everything across the board. I guarantee there is no one else who has made content like that on all of YouTube for the new Series 32 update. So go check out that video if you guys haven't. I will pop a link down in the description for you. Also, I wanted to gauge interest for this style of videos basically and just see how this performs. I'm going to show you how to get the new Shelby GT500. Like I said, it's a season event that's usually 3 races. I think it's always 3 races actually. And basically for this one specifically, if you click on it, it shows that you have to start it in Edinburgh. It's a S1 900 class modern muscle, so I took the opportunity to drive the Demon on an even playing field for a race, because why not? It's got this really sick paint job made by one of my viewers on Discord. His name's Carlos, and on Twitch is Quirky. He made a really cool livery, whatever you guys want to, however you pronounce that. And I slapped it on the Demon, and then on the hood you can see PTTV. That was made by my homie Mizor. It looks really good all together with this color scheme, and yeah, I just wanted to show that off real quick and give them a shout out. But basically, if you struggle winning races like this, you have to play it on, they say average, driver tires above average, and then highly skilled. Basically you have to play all 3 on highly skilled, right? And it's actually easier to do it with co-op with friends that are really good at racing. And then if you don't have friends, you have to do it solo, and basically you have to get first place in all 3 events. And then you get the car. Like I said, if you can't get first place, it's better to play with other people or do co-op or whatever. And basically your team's placements counterbalance against the driver tires, and whoever gets the most score over, I think out of like 2 out of 3, or yeah, I think it's just 2 out of 3 gets the car. Obviously, I mean, obviously the driver tires don't get the car, but you guys get my point. Basically, you have to beat the driver tires in 2 out of 3 races, and it's usually easier to do co-op with your friends. But I'm gonna do solo for this, which basically means I have to win all of them. When you click on it, it's gonna pop up with the 3 races you have to do. They'll be marked with the white cards, and then it'll obviously pop up with the car that you should choose for this. I would suggest building a car. I just used a 900 class racing tune that was already pre-built. I didn't make my own build for this. It works really well, and like I said, wanted to take the opportunity to drive the Demon in an equal playing field race, just because, you know, you don't really get that opportunity very much. But yeah, I also want to do these videos because I know some of you guys like watching racing and stuff, and I never upload racing content on my YouTube. And I not only have a wheel that I feel like is fun to watch, but you guys get to see how to get the S500 and see my crappy racing skills on the wheel. I use paddles, manual clutch. Eventually I'm going to upload my wheel settings and stuff like that, because I've been getting a lot of requests for it lately for whatever reason. People think that since I'm able to drive mediocre that my setup's good, but I'm pretty bad. Then again, honestly, I think my setup's more so limit, or I think I more so limit myself than my setup does. I think the wheel setup's actually pretty good. I play on like 100% force feedback settings and all that stuff. As far as like the settings go on like Windows and everything, I use the Fanatec controller for it, even though I have a Thrustmaster wheel, because it's just easier. And then in the game, I have some settings that I will show you guys when I make that video. I'm really enjoying these races, so this race specifically so far, just because it's always fun to be able to drive the Demon, and like I said, on an even playing field. Because if you were to take this into like an S1 900 race, you would probably get absolutely smacked if you were to use this in like a normal S1 race. But since it's modern muscle and against drive tires and on an equal playing field, it's actually really fun, because you get to experience using an S1 version of the Demon, not against a bunch of other really good S1 cars that are gonna kick your butt. So yeah, I'm actually enjoying this a lot, and it's nice because I just put this new paint job on it. And what's funny is I chose the Demon to use the livery and stuff like that. Well, the vinyls or whatever that that my viewer made for me, and I chose the Demon randomly before before this event was even put into the game, and I actually slapped them on. I actually slapped them on yesterday before this event was even here, and then it said 900 class modern muscle, and I was like, no way. I'm like, I could make the Demon a 900, like S1, and I've already got the livery on it, so like I already had the decals on it and stuff. So I was like, that's so cool. I get to drive that that new design right out of the gate, and I get to drive a Demon, which I've always loved, like Demons and Hellcats and stuff. Like a Hellcat's a car I've always wanted to get, and as you can see, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy races, even on highly skilled. Like I'm on a wheel and I'm not that great, and I won pretty easily. There was only one homie who was close to me. It's actually funny because Azriel's my friend, and he pretty much wins like every race that we. He's one of my viewers, and he pretty much wins like every race we do. So, or at least he's competing for the top usually. So that's pretty hilarious that he got second place there. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump into the second race, which it should automatically put you. No, it doesn't. It automatically puts you in it if you're in co-op, and it just runs through all three. If you're by yourself though, you have to actually go to each one. I'm just gonna fast travel each one because I have free fast travel. There's no point in me driving across the map, especially for a YouTube video that I'm trying to, you know, slightly keep shorter for you guys. But from what I know, on co-op you only have to win 2 out of 3, and on this you have to win all 3, I think. Don't quote me. Correct me in the comments down below if I'm wrong. I've never really lost these. I usually win them every time, so I don't really know the logistics around it. But yeah, this is more so just like you guys being able to see how you get the GT500 and stuff, and like what the races look like, and how hard they are, and what the tracks look like. And then also you guys get to watch somebody with a wheel race with a Demon. So that's more so what this video is for, and that's what I was trying to gauge interest for, is just see if people like these styles of videos, watching me race and stuff like that, because I'll definitely upload stuff like this more often. At the end of the day, I'm trying to entertain you guys, and I want to do what you guys want to see and stuff. So you guys just gotta give me that input and let me know what you like. God, this car is fun to race. Oh no! At least I could rewind. That's why, and that folks is why I suck at F1 2020. Brake too late, going for those risky overtakes. Oh yeah, another thing is when you're playing solo, you actually get to rewind. Whereas like you can rewind when you're in co-op and stuff like that, but the race doesn't pause. Whereas on solo, the race pauses. So if you ever make a mistake, you can just rewind and go back at it again. And on highly skilled, which is not highly skilled, it's actually very easy. You actually get a lot of opportunities to get first place on every race, so you really shouldn't have too much of a problem hitting all these first try, especially if you're only by yourself. But I would recommend playing with friends, just because usually it does make things a little bit easier, and it's a little more forgiving. You don't have to be perfect the whole time. If you have a bad race, your teammates can just jump in and help you out pretty much. Ignore my trash drifting, or not drifting, trash shifting I meant to say. I am using clutch manual, which I'm actually kind of used to not using the clutch, because I play F1 without a clutch, obviously, because they don't use the clutch anymore in real F1. Oh goodness, there's a wall. I actually haven't raced in Forza in a while. I've been streaming games like Escape from Tarkov and F1 2020 and stuff lately, so I haven't been doing much racing on Forza. Usually I get on and we do some drifting or whatever. Sometimes we do like the seasonal events. It just depends on the day, to be honest. If you guys haven't, you should go check out the stream. Go check out my Discord if you haven't. Everybody's welcome. Lots of tips in there. You guys get notifications when I'm live and when I upload new videos, so you guys can get, you know, first go at those YouTube videos on how to make some money. There will be another one tomorrow on some auction filters, like I said. And then if you haven't, check out this full Series 32 money making guide. As you can see, we're already at 2 out of 3 first place. They're pretty easy. I mean, it's not too bad. And like I said, I mean, this is just worth it. This is just worth it. You get the car and you get to have fun racing, like whatever you want. I mean, you don't have to race a Demon, obviously. It could be any type of modern muscle cars. So like if you go look at modern muscle, I mean, it could be anything, you know, Mustangs, ATSs, Corvettes, GTSs, Camaros, whatever you want. I mean, you can choose whatever you guys want to choose. I chose the Demon because it's a Demon, you know what I mean? Time to jump into the last race and see how we do. Should get the GT500 from this, and then we get to make some cool videos of that for you guys too. Probably gonna do a drift build series on that. If you guys haven't checked out my drift build series, go check out the drift build series. And then we're also gonna do an auction filter video. Oh, this is a nice and easy race. This is basically just a 3-lap short festival track. Not too bad. You guys should have a pretty easy time with this track and race. Basically just going in a circle around the festival. Yeah, I'm pretty much just playing go-karts, bumper cars. Whipping it. You can't melt the throttle too much on this since it's an S1 Demon. It's actually pretty quick. So it slides out and the tires spin quite a lot. I mean, like a Hellcat, if you guys have ever seen those videos of Hellcats, those things can like spin their tires at 100 miles an hour. Like, they are crazy. It kind of feels like that, obviously. This thing just wants its tires to spin every time you touch the throttle too hard. This one's a pretty easy race. This should be a relatively harmless, easy race for you guys to win. Especially, I mean, the other two were pretty easy too, but you could tell there was some close margins on second place. I mean, there'll probably be a close margin on this one too, just because there's always one really good racer for the drivatars. But this is pretty laid back. You guys should be able to get the GT500 no problem, and then you guys can check out my drift build series. You guys can make a drift car out of it. I'm sure it'll be fun for a drag car, all that good stuff. I think I've had one good shift in all of these races. I definitely need some work on my racing, that's for sure. Not too bad though. And that's it. We should get our GT. Not too bad. Let's see our rewards. Flex your muscles, complete. Place third. Okay, so you have to get third against average, second against above average, and first against highly skilled. So that's a correction on what you need. 2024 GT. So, or for GT500, you guys are gonna see tomorrow. I'm gonna upload a video of a really cool filter that involves this car and 2 other cars. I did mention it in the festival playlist, but I'm gonna upload a video that's standalone so you guys can really see. Like just specifically that filter that's gonna work super great for you guys. So let's whip out the car real quick so you guys can get a look at it. Let's see. Sorry, too many cars in the inventory. I gotta start deleting stuff and selling stuff. Here we go. Let's take a peek at this beautiful car. Look at that. That is cool. Let's listen to it. It's quiet. Definitely gonna be cooler once it's tuned and stuff, but man, this is a cool car. I'm excited to do some drift builds with this, some race builds. It is gonna be fun. Ooh, that was weird, but kind of cool actually. So there you guys go. That's it. That's all I got for you today. Very cool car. I am excited to do some fun stuff with it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos. Go check out my full Series 32 update if you have not. And yeah, have a fantastic day, and good luck.